Hey yo, what's up? What's up? What's poppin'? Hey yo, it's Nate Dogg 916 coming at you live from Sacramento. Hey yo, this is gonna be a real quick video. Call it a short, whatever. In response to DubsTV reaction video to Kev Max video. He brought my name up in that short video, saying that I was on the yard when an incident happened. When a situation was occurring in a C facility in New Folsom. Yes, I was there. That's a fact. Shout out to Dubs. And for the record, I'm gonna just say my little part and post it as a reaction. Yes, it was there was a something in the air. We had got word that something was in the air with the Southern Mexicans in the Kumis, which was the a Bay Area faction. They had their own area. Their areas were right next to each other on the top of the C facility yard. Now, the word was come out. It's gonna be up. So we came out. And for the record, for those who don't know how these yards are released, talking about numbers and all that stuff, yeah, the numbers, you can't regulate how many people are on the yard by how many people are incarcerated in a prison. And if you've never been to C facility in New Folsom during the years that we're talking about, so I was there from 2000 to 2006, then I came back in 2010 and I paroled 14. So if you wasn't in there in those years, you can't tell me how the yards was released. Just because you have 4 buildings don't mean all 4 buildings are coming out. Usually it's the bottom tier of 2 buildings coming out at later in the time. It was the bottom tier of 2 buildings would go out, have their yard, then the bottom tiers of the next 2 buildings that go out and have their yard. They wasn't putting all the year. It wasn't like when I first went to prison and all the tiers would come out at the same time, right? So we were out there on the yard. Yes, the Southern Mexicans that were released that day were short. I can't say if it was 7, 10. I can't. Dubs was there, so he can say how many Southern Mexicans was there because he would have did his count. I don't remember the count from that day. It was a long time ago, but I do know that they were short. I know that we were posted up on the wall, on the handball wall of 1, 2, 3. We were, me and 4 of my homeboys from my city were posted up on the handball wall for 3 block. And Dubs could tell you where that's at. It's right behind the backstop of the Kumi basketball court. We was posted up right there. The Kumis was on the hill. Our only objective when we were out there was to follow suit. That's what our basic marching orders were. Follow suit. Whatever they do, y'all ride with them. You know what I mean? Y'all go with them. You know what I mean? Because there are no cars when it comes to racial incidents. But if it's an incident that, if it kicks off, then you're supposed to ride. Period. There's no questions about it. If it kicks off, you ride. You ride with your race. But you don't kick it off. So basically, let's say the higher ups didn't give anybody else permission. Somebody would have had to kick it off for it to kick off. Like it has to be a reason for it. You don't just go out and start wars on your own. You know what I mean? That's the best way to end up dead or in the shoe or on the bad list. So as far as my perspective on what happened that day, it was a misty kind of, I remember it being a cold day. But we posted up, we waited. We was like, what's up? What's going on? Y'all say it's supposed to be up. They like, wait, okay. In my mindset, it's like they short. Why we not? We should just do it. Let's just do it. Like, what are we waiting for? But we had to bow to the fact that it's their call, whether they want to go or not. It's their call. It was the Kumi's call. And HL, if he responds to this, he knows it was they call. It was them dudes' call whether or not we was gonna go. Now, I don't know if HL made the decision or who made the decision to say, nah, we're not going to go. But we didn't go. That's the bottom line. We didn't go. And they did come out. So there was Southern Mexicans out there. I didn't know Dubs personally, but we were on the same yard together. I couldn't tell you any Southern Mexicans that I knew personally. So that's a whole political type situation. But we was out there just like he know I was out there. I know he was out there. Nothing happened. And a lot of people were upset the fact that you guys called to arms and then we don't do nothing. Like, why are we coming out here? Why are we ready to go? We posted up the whole yard like we gonna do something and then we don't do nothing. So yeah, there was some people that was upset about it. So I can basically say that, you know, no matter how anybody want to look at it that didn't live that situation and don't know the intricacies of the backstories and everything that I can't share, you really don't have no comment because you don't know. You don't know what it was like. You don't know what the situation was, and you don't know. And you can't say, oh, if it was me, I would have just took off. Yeah, and you probably would have ended up in a box. But, you know, salute to Dubs, salute to anybody else that had anything to do with this situation. And y'all stay tuned, man. Stay loyal.